What's up everyone, welcome back to Lace Up Channel. My name is Mickey. The other day, someone on the channel asked me, what is the role of an IT in a warehouse management system? Now believe it or not, almost everybody asks me this question because every single company that I work with has an IT. And that IT's responsibility is, for example, to keep the servers updated, to keep the network in the company up and running, to control the interconnectivity between devices in the office, and to keep all of the softwares on all of the PCs up to date and working correctly. So the problem is that a lot of distributors get that confused with the person that actually implements the WMS. So in order to not get that confused, you have to know what the implementer does. The implementer for a WMS is the person that installs the WMS, the person that configures the WMS, and then the person who trains you and your staff on how to use a WMS. It would be borderline inefficient for you to try to get your IT to do the job of an implementer. Now I know a lot of you are going to try to save money. You're going to try to put a lot of the responsibility on the IT to do the implementation, but the problem with doing that is that most times they don't have the product specific knowledge necessary to take a load off the implementer. So you're just going to have to bite the bullet and pay the implementation staff to do all of these various tasks. So at this point you're like, okay Mickey, my IT person's useless in a WMS. Well Johnny, that's not quite true. The IT person is very useful. Let me give you some examples about some of my customers. Well, your warehouse, whether it be a cooler, a freezer, a 50,000 square foot facility, is going to need access points for Wi-Fi for the WMS. Your IT is going to be the person that sets that up. Also, you're going to need stations in the warehouse where you can plug in your mobile devices, get them charged. You can have your team have access to those devices, and you may even need a printer. So this is a Zebra ZD420, and it's used to print WMS labels. That has to be configured, plugged in, and laid out somewhere logical in your warehouse. Your IT has to be the person to figure all that out. Lastly, your IT person has to be the person that takes the warehouse management system software and deploys it to all of the users in your company. Think of your IT person as the person that actually deploys the hardware that gets it all working, but they're not the person that's going to do the software. And trust me, I don't have a horse in this race. I just don't want you to try to pay your IT to learn something. It's going to take them 3 times as long versus just playing the implementer from the software to get it done. And shoot, you could even get the implementer to train the IT directly and then have the IT do everything. That way you can rest, what's the word I'm looking for? You can rely on the IT to actually do everything moving forward after your go live period. So I don't mean to digress on this video. It was just meant to be something simple. Hopefully I gave you guys some examples in regards to what an IT does. If you have any questions, go down below, give me a little comment, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care.